Yo, what's up, Binx family? Welcome to another motherfucking video. And if you're new here, welcome to the Binx Family channel where I try to take care of you. Now, this is the first video back on this channel in about 2 months, so I just need to shake off the rust a little bit, but I'm gonna try to make this video go as smooth as possible. Alright, now in this video, I'm basically gonna try to teach you guys how to take care of yourself during post-haircut phases. A post-haircut is basically the time after a haircut. Now, if y'all ready for this video, make sure you guys go down below and hit the like button. It'd be greatly appreciated. Help the Binx family grow. We're already at 12,000 Binx family members, which is crazy. If you're not subscribed yet and you're not part of the Binx family, wait till the end of the video to subscribe. I want to make sure that you're actually feeling the vibe from the Binx family before you join us. Without further ado, we're going to get right into this video. I appreciate you guys waiting. I hope I didn't make this intro too long, so let's get into it. All right, so right now, this is the post haircut. All right, it's a little rough. My hair is growing back, as you guys see right here in the front. It's been about 3 weeks since I got a haircut, so I was kind of letting my hair grow out for this video so the thumbnail looks better. I ain't gonna hold y'all no longer. I'm gonna show y'all what y'all need to fix your post haircut. The first thing you need is a brush. You're also gonna need like a straight razor. This cost me probably about like $7 or something like that. You're gonna also need some razor blades that you could use inside of your straight razor. I suggest some alcohol or peroxide at the end of this just to make sure that your hairline doesn't break out in any type of like infection, hair bumps. And if you do cut yourself accidentally, it does treat the wound. You don't really need a spray bottle, but you just need a little bit of warm water. I have some gel, but this is optional as well. I'll explain it later on. If you have unwanted facial hair, you guys could also use a trimmer. All right, and that's pretty much everything you're gonna need to do this. The first thing you wanna do is to brush your hair. Make sure you're brushing in the regular direction that you always brush your hair. I usually brush my hair downwards in a direction like this, and then as it starts coming towards the back, I start going down, come around to my left side. As you guys see, I'm definitely due for this video. My hairline is looking crazy. First, I'm about to line myself up from the front. I'm gonna use some warm water just to soften the hair just a little bit. I'm gonna just do the sides right here too. All right, now you're just gonna brush that in. Now you're gonna get a little bit of your gel and just rub that along your hairline. I feel like this just helps the razor glide a little bit easier. Now what I'm about to do is I'm gonna take my old straight razor out because I had used this probably already once or twice. Now you guys are gonna see the razor like this. By the way, this is a razor, so you have to be very careful. You guys see that this razor is pretty much parallel on both sides. So we're gonna wanna split this right down the middle so that it can fit inside of our straight razor. I just took this out so I can show you it, but I'm gonna put it back inside this paper so that I can break this in half. What I'm gonna do is just bend this, like I'm gonna sandwich it right down the middle. It should end up breaking. Boom, you just heard it snap. These have some little grooves that I could just put this razor straight in. I'm just gonna go over, slide the razor right where I needed to put it at, like this. I'm gonna slide this back in, like that. Boom, now you guys see the edges showing. Now we're about to start cutting our hair, so I'm just gonna brush this one more time. My hair is all nice and soft now. So I'm gonna do this real gentle, right? I'm just gonna come upwards, just like this. I'm not gonna do it too much, I'm just gonna start off. Okay. I'm just coming basically to where like my hair gets really dark and thick. All right, that's where the front of my hair is. You wanna have your razor on an angle too. Okay, as you guys see, this is the side of hair I started cutting, and this little side still has hairs coming down and stuff. So I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. Just kind of go up. So I'm just keep going over the same lines until I feel like I got most of the hairs off. I know some people like to use pencils and trace their lines beforehand, but I feel like I'm kind of comfortable, so I don't really need to do all that. Now we're gonna go on to the side right here just to try to line that up. So I'm putting like the tip of the razor kind of like at the top of my hairline, and I'm just gonna slide it all the way to the edge. After the first 1 to 2 swipes, you'll kind of start seeing where the line's at. Now I'm just gonna move on to the other side. My hairline's looking a little better, so we're gonna go move on to this little swoop part right here. I'm just gonna come with the edge of my razor right here, and I'm gonna just kind of try to wrap it around like that, right? I'm gonna come right here, boom, and I'm just gonna try to do a little circular motion. We're gonna go back right here, try to shape that up. Now it's looking a little better. Like I said, if you are new doing this, you don't want to do too much just because you don't want to really mess up your hairline, because once you mess it up, it's kind of hard to fix it. I'm going to go to the other side and try to mimic what I just did. I got my camera and stuff in the way, so it's kind of hard to see what I'm doing. And I'm going to just go sideways with the razor to cut any of these little hairs off that decide to pop out. So I'm just gonna go like this direction. I might have did a little bit too much up here, but hey, it is what it is. Now I usually like getting my eyebrows cut when I'm at the barber, so I'm gonna actually do those as well. So put a little bit of water on it. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but I do have like little straggly hairs right here at the top. So the goal is just to try to trim those back a little bit to where the full eyebrow's at. Like, and then the lower hairs down here. It's always good to pull your skin just a little bit to make it a little bit more tighter. So I'm just gonna cut those back to my eyebrow. And I don't really like having my eyebrows at a point right here, so I'm gonna just trim that down just a little bit. So it'll be a little bit more rounded. Not too bad. Now I'm just gonna go on the bottom of it. So I'm just gonna shave the middle of my eyebrow like this. I don't know if you guys can see like the little hair. So do the same thing. Just take off all the little hairs. Alright, we're gonna move a little lower. We're gonna do the mustache next. A little bit of water on it. Gonna brush it down. I'm gonna bring my lips in so I can get up towards my nose. You might not notice a difference, but it cleaned up a little bit. If you do have facial hair, there is a certain way you need to trim it so you can prevent ingrown hairs, all right? And it's not gonna look good. This picture right here is what I'm gonna follow on the direction I'm gonna be cutting my facial hair. And that's also how I'm gonna be brushing my hair. So right here off to the side, just gonna be brushing my hair sideways again. All right, now that's gonna be the same direction I'm gonna cut. So I'm gonna come with my little razor. I do got little bumps right here because before I knew the direction I needed to cut my hair, I was cutting all different directions. I was going up, sideways, that way, that way. But that was about like 2-3 months ago. So like now everything is like healing a little bit, but it still got a couple little bumps there. So you're gonna see that. Looks pretty clean, but there's some little hairs there, so I could go back over that with my straight razor and a little bit of shaving cream. But for now, I'm just gonna touch up my goatee, which is not really much. I just kind of cut all this like extra little hair off. Now that's gonna be quick, just moving on to the back of my hair. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use my 2 fingers to find like my hairline or find like where most of my hair meets at. I'm just gonna shave like this part of my neck just to get any like peach fuzz off. My hair's right here, I'm trying to miss that. So I'm just gonna get any of this little neck hair off. Find the bottom of your hairline. That's pretty much how I clean up the back of my hair. All right, actually, before I put alcohol on my face, I actually just want to go behind my ear real quick just to touch this up just a little bit. Like usual, water. Just behind the ear, just touch up just a little bit. You know, not many people see behind the ear anyway, but now this side looks a little bit more rough than the other side, so now I'm just gonna go over my face. I don't know if you guys can see the little hairs coming off, but some people do spray water on their face just to make the little peach fuzz a little softer and easier to cut, but I'm kind of comfortable just doing it just like dry skin. Last but not least, I'm gonna put a little bit of peroxide, or you can use alcohol, whatever. And basically, we're just gonna go kind of just around the hairline, just in case there's any cuts. All right, right in the middle. That's gonna wrap it up for the video. I hope I helped you in some type of way, shape, or form. If I didn't really have to record this whole process shouldn't took me longer than like 10 minutes. If you don't got time to make it to your barber, you tight on money, just get yourself a straight razor, like $7. Keep yourself sharp and clean until your next haircut. It ain't much, but it looked better than what it did in the beginning of the video. Without further ado, Binx family, I appreciate you guys watching this long into the video. And if you are new and this did help you, you got this far, consider joining the family, subscribing down below. But anyway, Binx family, I hope you have a good rest of your day, evening, or night, whenever you're watching this. I'll catch you in the next video.